Hi, welcome to Talking About. My name is Cara Kilduff, and today I'm talking to Leah Dubie, who is a comedian and one of the producers of the show Dykes on Mics, which is at Comics, Ochi's Lounge under Comics, and that's what, bi-monthly?
Yes.
Well, welcome, Leah Dubie.
Thank you.
So what's shaking, sister?
Oh, I don't know. You know, I just wanted to come and chat with you in this white room.
Oh, you know, there's nothing better than a cold chat in a nice cold room. But,
Yeah.
you know, I was told to ask you questions.
All right.
Ask you things that if I didn't know you, what do I want to know about Leah Dubie? And, of course, I have to say her whole name. It's just what people
Right.
do,
Well,
I
that's
think.
what you do, for sure.
All right.
Others do sometimes, but you always.
Do I always call you Leah Dubie?
Mm-hmm. When I saw you 5 minutes ago in the bathroom, hey, Leah Dubie. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Were you always funny?
I think I always wanted to be funny, and I think I was. I was a clown. So.
Were you a clown or a troublemaker? Undiagnosed ADD? This was, you know,
I think all that, yeah, for sure. Yeah, nobody really mentioned ADD back then.
No, no one did, and we probably need medication,
Right.
though. Just because I'm thinking of my own upbringing, and wait, there's something you say on stage that you're the product of, your mother's a teacher?
Yeah, my mom is a special ed teacher.
Oh, your mother's a special ed teacher and your father's a gym teacher. So,
Correct.
I mean, I think that's naturally conducive to someone being a little
Wacky.
left of center.
Sure, uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I think, yeah, I would put myself in that category for sure. I got in a lot of trouble. I did a lot of staying after school, a lot of writing on the chalkboard.
Uh-huh.
Did you have to do that? I will
Yeah.
not do this, I will not do that.
Yeah, or clap the erasers. Yeah. Now, did this carry over into high school? Were you a prankster? I mean, did you always want to do comedy, or
I did, but in high school, I was very serious, like, and very focused, because I was an athlete, AKA homosexual. And that is what I had my goals set on.
so there's no funny business?
Like that, it was very sectioned. Like when I was playing basketball or playing lacrosse, I was all about speed and, you know, and I don't mean the drug. I mean running fast. I needed to chill out. I needed to chill out, and I did eventually.
So, well, I mean, you know, the seriousness and just talking to other comics, like, you know, it's always interesting to find out how we get to be where we are, and like, I don't know. I mean, I think most of what you do is observational, but wait, I need to know, I would like to know what your inspirations are. Besides, I was thinking about this morning, brushing my teeth. You know what my favorite joke of yours is?
Good work fighting gingivitis.
Yeah, thank you. You know what my favorite joke is?
The ham.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a joke about a deranged homeless woman that was accosting Leah on the street one day. But what do you draw inspiration from? Like,
well, that actually happened. So I was with someone. That is true. And I was with a fellow comedian. And I don't know if it was me or if it was her that they were talking about. I was with Robin Gelfenbein. And it is a joke where someone screams, "You look like a dyke." I was wearing a jean jacket. She's very tall. I mean, you wouldn't know.
Can you describe for the viewers what this woman looked like?
She looked like, how does my mom always say it? My mom always says, well, you look like the day after the night before, or whatever. She has some sort of...
You look like you were ridden hard and put away wet.
Totally. You look like you fell out of the rag bag. It's something like, she was a mess, and yet screaming at me for what I was wearing or whatever group I was attached to. Like, you're not wearing shoes. You have bigger problems.
And you have ham in your pocket.
And you have she had ham in her pocket. I assume it was ham. I'm not certain. Let's hope it was ham.
Maybe a bologna.
Well, she
or maybe
upgraded.
a nice prosciutto.
Wow.
No. No.
I doubt. That is one of the finer meats. As an Italian, I know that. Can we do the rest of this about lunch meat?
If you wish, that's fine. This is your time, you know. Talk about LeahDubie.com.
Oh. There's nothing going on there.
Oh, come on now.
No, actually, it is getting LeahDubie.com, if that is what you were actually talking about.
No,
you meant just Leah Dubie, LeahDubie.com being
no.
I meant the actual site, yeah.
No.
It's taken a rest, but it's coming back and bigger and better than
like
ever.
herpes? All right. So you grew up in Massachusetts?
I did.
Near Boston?
Mm-hmm. We're neighbors.
Yeah, I'm from Connecticut, so... So two gals finding their way in New York City.
Just two New Englanders.
Two big gay
wearing
ladies.
Whale pants. And
do you remember? Did you have the
boat shoes?
The stupid. Oh God, the boat
those
shoes.
Were bad.
The turtlenecks with the whales on them, or the turtles.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that?
Well, I'm not from wealthy people, but I played lacrosse, which is a prep school sport. And
yes, it is.
I mean, people just. I mean, not really. Yeah, that exists. And yeah, I mean, just lobster dinners for pregame. What?
Not a lobster roll?
Yeah. Papagino's, I think they sell those.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Did you play field hockey?
I didn't. I probably should have. I'm very small and low to the ground. That might have been a good idea.
But your personality is huge.
People always say, like, oh, I didn't think you were 5'2". And I either interpret that as you're intimidating and you're loud. Or
you're forceful.
Or you just wear heels. I don't know.
You're forceful. All right, Leah and I did a show down in Asbury Park in New Jersey a while ago, and a man stood in front of the stage with a pool cue in her hand, and she stood her. You're forceful. You stood your ground. You were ready to go. So wait.
Hell gig.
We've been taught. Oh, that was. We stood our ground. We did what we had to do.
That was that's one of those times where you're like, this better be worth it. In the end, whenever the end happens, I hope we look back on this and think.
A lesser person wouldn't have been able to hang with that. I mean, it was a good time. It was a learning experience.
I thought he was going to attack me because
I thought he was too.
He was holding a pool cue like it was a rifle.
I know, and all I think of was like, I was like, shit. What am I going to do if he takes a step towards the stage?
Yeah.
Because I was ready to spring into action.
I had that microphone.
I've got your back, sister. So wait a second. You're producer of Dykes on Mics. Awesome show.
Thank you.
Why don't we talk about that a little bit?
All right, sure. What do you want to know?
I want to know everything.
Oh.
When did it start?
Well, it started.
It's been going strong for like 2 years now, yeah?
It's been longer than that. I think it's been, maybe 2.5.
That's a long time.
I guess I'm trying to get you down to the month. It's been longer than that, Cara. I believe it was November when it started. It started just kind of by mistake. And the old bar that doesn't exist anymore, Ruby Fruit, which makes me sound like
old.
I am a lesbian from the 70s, but who are wonderful people. Pause.
And she chokes on her words.
Thank you all for my rights and all those things you marched for and against, and for bringing haircuts to where they are right now. And the best haircut, the best hair in stand-up comedy, this girl.
Thanks.
And I'm gonna pause on what we were talking about and throw this towards your hair. If you could just take a moment.
Why, thank you.
And talk about the inspiration that is on your head.
All right, I'll give a shameless plug. I go see Margie at T's Salon, Lower East Side. And actually, we're about to come to the end of our chat. These always go by so fast.
We didn't talk about your hair enough, which is what I was hoping to talk about.
We can talk about my hair on the long train ride back to Manhattan.
Civilization.
Civilization, if you will. We're going to
take a moment and to apologize to the people of Queens for that.
Leah's going to be doing a lot of apologizing, I can tell.
I've spent most of my life apologizing.
Well, no more. Apologize no more. You're a wonderful human being.
Oh, thank you.
And I want to thank you for coming.
Let's embrace later.
All right. You guys have been watching Talking About with our guest, Leah Dubie. I'm Cara Kilduff. Thank you for watching.